हे गाइस वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल। आज मैं आपसे पहले ही माफ़ी मांग लेना चाहती हूँ बिकॉज बहुत सारे कुत्ते यहाँ पे भौंक रहे हैं। दे आर barking लाइक एनीथिंग है एनीथिंग। So this is chapter 45 and we are continuing with our video, the dinner guest. Now let's see what this dinner guest, mysterious dinner guest I can say. Suddenly things made sense. Why not didn't want to tell me the reason he got put in juvie. Why the boys exploded at each other at homecoming. Even as I ran after Noah, the puzzle pieces were snapping into place in my head. No, wait. Noah stopped in his tracks. His eyes widened as I caught up to his breath. My breath raged. Andy, I'm sorry for ghosting you for after homecoming now. I want to be friends again, or whatever it is if we are. Even now that you know what I did, I thought I lost you. No, you could never lose me. You nearly did with how you handled this. You mean too much to me. There's no way in a million years your history would scare me off. Really, I almost can't even believe that. It I was positive that if you knew, you wouldn't want anything to do with me. That couldn't be further from the truth. You don't ever have to hide anything from me. I was an idiot. Can we start over? Under one condition. This time, I really want to know you, all of you. From now on, just be honest with me and let me think of for myself. Okay, deal. No more big secrets. And to show you how serious I am about this, you are invited to dinner tonight at my place. I thought that dinner is going to be in my place and someone's going to come over. But this mysterious guest is me only. And that's how I find myself standing on Noah's front porch, physicking myself up to meet his family. Don't worry, Elijah doesn't live here anymore. He dropped out of school a year or two after the Bulgari and left home. Alright, there's no way I'll make a worse impression than you did with my dad, right? Noah let out a sharp bark of a laugh. Relax. All the important ladies in my life in one place. What's the worst that could happen? Ma, I bought a friend. A woman kneeling by the fridge glanced up at me before continuing to show its contents into a trash bag resting on the floor. I see, someone's made up with my son. You must be Addie. You must be Miss Harris. Thanks for having me over. Need help with that? I can help the trash bag open. Oh no, you're too kind. I have got it covered. I would offer you something to drink, but she gestured at the nearly emptied fridge. Ma, what happened? The fridge finally kicked the bucket, taking all the food to hell with it. I have been telling a landlord these things was failing for weeks, and now it's crabbed out completely. She cupped her hand with a hand as she let out a huge yawn. Ma, you're worn out. Go take a nap. Yeah, I promise I won't mind. I think I'll take you up on that offer then. Prepare to get grilled later, Addie. Wait, is that a warning? Noah led me to the living room, rubbing his temples. We sat down on the couch next to a lump of blankets. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be the first thing you saw walking in. Hey, I want to know really your family, even if it's not all sunshine and roses. Then prepare yourself for the main event, kid. Noah clapped his hands over the piled blankets behind us. Beside us, a a little girl sat up immediately, her hair awry. Whoa, you didn't even need to wake up her. Trust me, she wasn't sleeping. Addie, meet my sister Hazel. Hello, are you Noah's girlfriend? I am Noah's girlfriend. Something like that. We are pretty close. I'll just put it at that. Dang, you really punched above your weight now. Yo, smartass. Were you really not sleeping? Oh, yeah, I was faking it. I was hoping I could sort of spy on you. Just then, there was a tremendous bang at the front door. Someone was pounding on it so hard, it sounded like they were trying to break it through. Open the door. Where's my money? Mysterious voice. Who's that? Miss Harris groaned as she drowsily opened the door to reveal a red faced man. Your rent's long overdue, lady. No more excuses. They aren't excuses. We have been coming up short because you haven't done your job. That's bullshit. Pay up. No, you pay up. Not threw the trash bag of rotten food at the landlord's feet. The landlord took a step back, wrinkling his nose in disgust. It's one thing after another. We warned you the fridge was busted. That's $100 of food lost. Easy. Get lost before you make me do something we'll both regret. My heart hammered in my chest as Nurse stared him down. Finally, the landlord crossed his arm in the huff. I'll fix the fridge and give you another week to pay the rent, but that's it. That will do. See you next week. We breathed a collective sigh of relief as Miss Harris closed the door. Now led Hazel and me back to the living room. Does that guy come by a lot? Yeah, No's the master of scaring him off. I wanna be that scary when I grow up. If things go well, I am hoping you won't have to, though. Just then, I heard a snow rumbling from behind me. I turned to see Miss Harris slumped over the kitchen table, fast asleep. She managed to fall asleep after that confrontation. I still feel weird from the adrenaline. She's always dead tired after a 16-hour shift. We should probably do her a favor and grab groceries for dinner. Wait, don't leave me all alone here. I want to hang out with you guys more. I have an idea. Why don't we go bowling on the way to the supermarket? Yeah, Thursdays nights are the super cheapo discount day. Think about it, Daddy. We got Hazel out of the house. He leaned in close, lowering his voice so only I could hear. His breath brushed my ear. And maybe we can make up for all the time we lost too. Win-win? Okay. Bowling sounds right up my alley. A little old school for me. Sorry. You passed the bowling with No and Hazel. Let's just get groceries over with. Hazel, why don't you just come up with us to the supermarket? Oh, lame. The supermarket's boring. Hey, no winning. We are only buying ingredients for dinner. This will be the fastest grocery run in history. Okay then. Every second that this takes, I am deducting 1 point from my mental score of how cool you are. 656. 655. No, let's move it. I don't want to hit the negatives on my first day. Well, we rushed to the supermarket and grabbed everything faster than I knew was possible. We were back at Nor's place in no time. We tried to be quiet, but Miss Harris woke at the sound of us putting our spoils on the countertop. You got dinner, baby. I don't know what I'd do without you. It's nothing. You get some well-deserved rest. I'll get the pasta started. Let me help you out, since I'll be eating some of this. But before I could even grab a pot, there was another knock at the door. Who is it now? If it's that dumb landlord again, I swear. I don't know what I was expecting when Miss Harris swung the door open, but it wasn't him. Miss me? Oh shoot. What is he doing over here? And he didn't came anywhere near. Well, this was it for chapter 45 for you all, and here's a surprise guest at the dinner, which I now acknowledge who it was. But that's all for today, and hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you.